Live, this is an ABC Action News special presentation. The Tampa Bay Lightning's quest for the Cup.
Proudly sponsored by Tampa General Hospital, your local Chevy dealers, and by Take 5 Oil Change.
And welcome back to our Quest for the Cup special, everyone. I'm Jameson Euler.
And I'm Wendy Ryan. Thanks for joining us and staying with us. We are live right outside of Amalie Arena on the Pepsi porch. Thunder Alley behind us. In just about 30 minutes, the puck will drop on the Tampa Bay Lightning's first home game of the Stanley Cup Final Series.
All right, let's check back in with our sports anchors, Kevin Lewis and Kyle Berger, who are already inside Amalie Arena. Guys, good thing, because it's starting to rain out here on Thunder Alley again.
Oh, it's nice and loud in here already. Jameson, the Avalanche have dominated the Lightning in the first two games of the series. That's because the Avs have dominated from the opening puck drop.
Yeah, 6 first-period goals in 2 games, which is unheard of for a team like the Lightning that prides itself on playing good defense. So over the past 3 postseasons, Lightning head coach John Cooper said, you would be hard-pressed to find a team that has seen what his group has seen. Well, they haven't seen going down, potentially, 0-3 to a team like the Avalanche. And Cooper said they can put the brakes on Colorado if they don't want to see that.
You know, you take the puck out of their hand, you don't give them momentum that they want, and give them credit. That's a great trait to have, is to be able to start fast, play with the lead, and it'd be nice to make these guys chase a game for once instead of us.
The Avalanche are 14-2 this postseason. They're one of 5 teams that have ever started 13-2 or better. The other 4 have ended their season with a parade. They won the Stanley Cup.
And we have a long way to go before even thinking about that. The Lightning have won 7 straight postseason home games.
Andrei Vasilevsky did not skate this morning, the Lightning goaltender. Just a rest thing. Braden Point, the Lightning star center, is a game-time decision. Wendy and Jameson, the excitement is building inside Amalie Arena. They need it tonight. Back to you outside.
All right, thank you, gentlemen. We appreciate it. As we all know, though, winning a Stanley Cup is really no easy feat.
Yeah, and that's why it's so exciting that this Bolts team has raised the trophy not once but twice, back-to-back. We checked in with a former Bolt who is now in the NHL Hall of Fame to see what his advice is to the team, and I think Bolts fans know this guy real well.
All right, joining me now is the big captain, Dave Andrechuk, from the 2004 Stanley Cup team. Dave, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
We're getting ready for puck drop
here.
here.
Exciting, huh?
Yeah.
Back at it, another finals. It's amazing this team is back in it again. Like, we're kind of spoiled here in Tampa Bay a little bit that we're back here again, but it's fun times.
All right, so down 0-2.
Yep.
What's the vibe going into this game for the team tonight? You guys were down 0-1 going into your game back in 0-4.
Yeah, they're a confident bunch, right? I mean, maybe this is a little different scenario than the New York Rangers, but I still feel like you get one game and now you put a little bit of doubt in the other team's mind. And remember, Colorado, yes, they're a very good team, had never been out of the second round, in 8 or 10 years. So there might be a little nervousness on their side if the Lightning get one game, and maybe it's tonight.
Yeah, they always say it's not a series until the home team loses, right? So we have the game tonight. What does Coach Cooper say to these guys? He's told me before in the past, I don't give these win one for the Gipper type speeches. So what's he say to the guys tonight?
I don't think he says much. I think he installs confidence, right? It's not about, hey, let's just do this for somebody. It's more about you guys can do it. And you've done it before. You have the guys in the room. Just look around. I think that's the way he's talking. It's not really it's not a lot of X's and O's right now. It's more about your desire to win and going out and doing it, and they have the talent.
They really got to shrink that ice back down like they did in game 1 in the second period. They were able to do it and slow that speed down.
Yeah, there were times and that's what they've probably been looking at. You're taking the positives, right? You're not looking at negatives regardless. I was in a game, we lost 9-0. We came back and won 4-3 the next night. So you throw it aside. But, yeah, there's some positives. One is, we just got to make sure you hold their speed down because that's the key part of it.
Yeah, we love the big captain there. Since retiring from the NHL, Dave Andrechuk has been not only an ambassador for the game, but also for the Bay Area as well.
Yeah, he's a great guy. And part of what makes really Tampa such an exciting hockey town is Amalie Arena itself. And check this out. Fans will be able to take pictures with large replicas of the team's 2 Stanley Cup championship rings. These are cool. And these are right on Thunder Alley, and that's where Eric Waxler is catching up with fans. And Eric, I know the rain started up again, but I just took a look behind me, and it looks like fans are not going anywhere. They just got their umbrellas, and they're like, we're going to wait it out. We're going to cheer on our team.
Yeah, exactly. They've claimed their spots and they're not giving them up, but it is kind of nasty to say the least right now. Take a look at all these fans. A lot of them are still in their seats. They're wearing their ponchos, they've got their umbrellas, and they're just kind of huddled up, hoping this rain passes in time for the game to start after 8 o'clock. The watch party is sold out, always a great atmosphere, and once this rain passes, it will be a great atmosphere again. Now, the way it looks right now, sure, you'd rather have a ticket to the game, and normally those tickets go for hundreds of dollars, thousands of dollars, and we are taking a look, of course, now that everything that we need to buy is more expensive. That does include tickets to see a Stanley Cup Final game.
Hey, we're diehard fans, so it's worth the whole experience and the price. Like, it's priceless.
Yeah. Once again, Lightning fans are ready to pay up to see the Bolts play for a Stanley Cup, and those tickets cost more than ever.
Well, last year for game 5 when they won, I ended up paying close to $2,000 with all the fees and stuff.
$2,000.
So, yeah, to get down and low.
Looking back, was it worth it?
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, it was like almost like right there, like 8 rows back from where the cup was. So it was pretty cool.
In a time where gas prices and grocery costs are sky high, fans seem more than willing to pay whatever they have to be in the building.
This is my stuff. This is what my holiday. It's come for the games and stuff. So this is what makes me happy. So that's what I come to.
Rantanen, Makar, he scores!
With the Lightning losing the first 2 games in Denver and getting blown out in Game 2, prices and demand are softening for the games in Tampa. According to Ticketmaster's website, there appear to be hundreds of tickets still for sale. At last check, you can get in the building tonight for about $260, including fees, to sit in the upper level. We found lower level tickets as low as $560, all the way to someone trying to sell some on the glass for $11,800.
And over the years, as the Lightning have continued to put a good product on the ice, we've seen an increase in the face value of the tickets also. So yeah, it's getting to be more expensive, but I mean, we're paying to see great hockey.
If you can't get a ticket to be inside, tickets are available for the watch parties, but those are in high demand too. Yeah, and right now the watch party for this game has turned into a little bit of a monsoon, but it will pass as it always does, and these fans are loving every minute of it. Some of them don't want an umbrella. And getting back to the ticket prices, if you wait, of course, to the day of the game, sometimes you can get an even better bargain. I just talked to somebody who found 2 tickets for less than $300 each to get in and see this Stanley Cup game between the Lightning and Avalanche. Live on Thunder Alley, Eric Waxler, ABC Action News. Back to you, Wendy and Jameson.
Yeah, and Wendy, a lot of these fans are walking into the arena soaked to the bone. They're going into a freezing arena. A lot of respect for these fans. All right, we have our live team coverage continuing of all of the Lightning excitement throughout our area, continuing tonight with Rochelle Aline.
Yeah, that's right. And Rochelle, I know fans are also filling up businesses at Midtown to watch the game, hopefully inside instead of outside getting wet at here at Thunder Alley.
We are inside, but you guys see me holding my ear because they were just chanting, "Let's go Lightning," chanting Tampa Bay. I'm going to show you. They are cheering on the team. There are more than 70 TVs in here tuned in and ready to watch tonight's game. A lot of fans telling me that they're excited for the team to be back in the city. They're hoping that really gives the team a home team advantage and really gives them the edge they need to win tonight.
Hometown advantage, there's nothing like it. And I think they feel that way too, the players. So let's get a win.
And we're going to be back tonight after the game to see if she's right. But you can see again, these fans are rearing to go. They're ready to see the team win tonight. That's a prediction. They're saying the team is going to win, and we'll be right back after the game to see if that's true. For now in Tampa, Rochelle Aline, ABC Action News.
And I think Rochelle said a lot of fun stuff there. Unfortunately, we just couldn't hear. Between the noise behind us and the noise in that sports bar, I love it. This is Lightning hockey, folks.
A lot of cheering fans.
Yeah, and it seems like everybody's going to be finding a TV tonight, right, Wendy? Everywhere across Tampa Bay looking for a TV to stand in front of as they're waiting for tonight's game in order to watch the game. The push for a three-peat here is really taking center stage here in Tampa, despite everything else that's really happening on out in the world right
and
now.
There is so much. It's really been a challenging time for the country lately, with record high inflation, including food, gas, and rent prices skyrocketing, not to mention the countless incidents of mass shootings. So it's really no wonder many feel stressed and full of anxiety. But could watching sports like the Stanley Cup Final Series actually help you feel better? Well, new tonight, I speak to a licensed psychologist about how rooting for any team can improve your mood and your mental well-being.
Tragic coverage of the endless mass shootings this year, along with record high gas prices, the stock market plummeting, and horrific pictures of death and destruction in Ukraine, being optimistic and having a positive frame of mind may be challenging right now.
Stamkos, and a brilliant save and then a score!
So when the Tampa Bay Lightning beat the odds, coming back to win the Eastern Conference Final and making it to the Stanley Cup Final Series for the third year in a row, it's been hard not to smile.
You don't see this anywhere. We don't even have ice in this place, and we're gonna win again.
How exciting for the team and for Tampa. Everyone deserves it. They are the best. It's amazing that they just keep going back.
It's definitely a distraction, especially if your team is winning.
Licensed psychologist Dr. Jeff Peel says following a sports team can improve your mental health and help you feel less alone.
Having a community makes people feel happier with their lives, makes people feel like they belong and that there's meaning. So it's a mix of a distraction, but also this bigger thing of just bringing meaning to your life.
And with so many things going on in the world out of our control, Dr. Peel believes being part of this Stanley Cup Final Series and cheering for the Bolts can help that anxiety.
Even though we don't directly control the outcome, we're not out there on the ice, it does evoke this feeling of control of something in our life that is going well, that has an end, and that we can celebrate afterward.
And many Bolts fans would agree.
There's definitely days I'm more excited when it's game day.
Like, I even had my nails painted blue today. So, yeah, it's exciting. It's nice to have something to look forward to, something that's positive, good energy, and it brings people together.
And since many of our incredible Lightning players have become really positive role models, Dr. Peel says that really helps inspire children and adults alike.
And speaking of one of those players, Braden Point did not warm up. It looks like he's going to be a scratch for tonight's Game 3. All right, Quest for the Cup returns with a look at how the team is also benefiting our economy right after this.